Crowd loving it.
Fans, this is for your Legends of Combat Welterweight Championship. To my left, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing 169 pounds, comes to us with 6 cage fights, representing Mash Gym and Detroit, Michigan. Put your hands together once again for Olando Warhead Washington. And to my right, fighting out of the red corner, weighing 169 pounds, comes to us with an undefeated record of 5 wins, no losses, all finishes in the first round. Representing Stars and Strikes at Westland, Michigan. Put your hands together once again for Erick Red Reaves. Your referee in charge of the action, Vance Swearden.
All right, guys, I've been over the rules in the back. I want you to obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Back to your corners, come out fighting.
This will be 5 3-minute rounds or less.
You heard him. 5 3-minute rounds. Title on the line. All right, Erick Reaves doing like he always does, coming right across the cage. Washington trying to throw out that deep to keep his range. Nice right hand from Washington. But here comes that pressure from Reaves, but he's in on a takedown, but good takedown defense so far from Washington. Ooh, looking for that knee. Washington looks ready to be in that firefight with him.
Yeah, but Reaves doing a good job getting his opponent's back up against the fence. He keeps trying to kick that leg out, almost like he's trying to sweep him while he's getting in on that pressure.
I mean, get him with all his weight on his front leg, kick his leg out. Shout out to Jose Aldo, who's fighting tonight.
Ooh, close with that head kick. In on that takedown attempt again.
But he's got his neck bundled up. Got to be careful, can't punch him in the spine. In on the single for Reaves. And he picks him up off the single. What power from Reaves. Good job by Washington to getting back to his feet, though. Question is, how much energy did that take from Reaves? As I mentioned, you know, he's been blowing through his opponents. Washington is weathering the storm, making him work.
And like we had also mentioned, 5 rounds, man. If he's able to keep him out through this first round, break that first round streak, if we see some more takedown attempts like that, man, we might see Reaves start to really gas out.
Good head pressure from Erick Reaves here. Somebody's bleeding. It looks like it's from the nose of Washington.
Good cage pressure here from Reaves.
It's not doing a lot of damage from here, though.
No, not necessarily.
It looks like Erick Reaves might be cut on the hairline. I think it might have blood coming from both gentlemen. 10 seconds left. Rough and tumble, round 1 from both gentlemen. Much different pace than what we're used to seeing in an Erick Reaves fight.
That's for sure. He doesn't look very upset, though, to break that first round streak.
Good right hand from Washington here. Here comes some of the pressure from Reaves. Reaves with that big lift and dump.
Washington, though, did a good job in that slam, kind of tying him up enough where the damage didn't look like it really was exchanged into him.
Well, Andy was able to get right back to his feet as well.
Here we go, start of round 2. Like you were saying in round 1, maybe a little bit of blood on both guys.
There he goes with that big teep kick again.
Nearly landed it in the first round.
Nothing else gives Erick Reaves something to think about on the way in.
Yeah. Oh, somebody lost
shots on the inside from Orlando, Washington. I think that might be Erick Reaves' mouthpiece.
I do too. Oh, these guys are throwing though.
Fighting in a phone booth.
Oh, I got blood on me.
Corey's taking home a souvenir.
The question is, whose blood is it? You know, like we had said.
The red kind. Nice knees on the inside from Olando, Washington. Erick Reaves again with the pressure against the cage. Looking to reap the leg here.
Almost. Oh. Oh, big foot stomp.
Those suck too for those of you watching at home.
Oof.
We're taking a point.
What'd I miss?
I'm not quite sure what the point's for. I'm going to have to ask Vance in between rounds and see what... Okay, he said it's we're hearing in our headphones it was a headbutt on the point on that one.
The rare intentional headbutt point taken.
But it woke Erick Reaves up as he's coming across the cage with big shots. Erick Reaves back on those on those foot stomps. Head stomps. Shout out to Seth Rollins. Washington's doing a good job of stopping these takedowns and really negating the offense from Reaves, but with there not being able for him to really get his offense going.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to, to tie into your point, defense doesn't win rounds.
There's a nice knee from Olando, Washington.
He's doing a good job of keeping himself standing and, defending a lot of the damage that's being thrown his way from Reaves, but with the constant pressure against the fence man in Washington, on the defensive end more than he is the offensive end, man. It's not winning your rounds.
Big shots from Erick Reaves.
Oh!
And a big shot from Olando, Washington. Oh, man, and he almost got him with the head kick. Man, it looks like if Washington can put some shots together, man, he could definitely land. Goes for the spinning back kick, or back fist.
Both guys landed in that exchange.
There we go, end of round 2, 3 more to go as this is a title fight.
Tell you what, for a round that was spent mostly against the cage, we still had a lot of action in that one.
Hey, these guys are coming to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time they split up too, man, they're both slanging them. And I'm sure some of these replays will be instance of that, man. The foot stomps like we were talking.
Oh, dude. Drop something on your foot and then imagine somebody intentionally trying to smash your foot. Those suck. Big shots from Erick Reaves in the back fist attempt.
Landed with a bit of the elbow. I bet if he made that elbow pointed on that one, that would have done some damage.
Here we go. as we go into round 3 of our Legends of Combat title fight. Shout out to Tropical Touch. Here we go, start of round 3.
Let's see if Orlando Washington's able to get any momentum going.
Big shots from Erick Reaves again.
Oh.
But I feel like that's some, and Orlando Washington, reversal of fortunes, and he puts Erick Reaves on his back. Reversal of fortunes for Orlando Washington. Let's see what he can do with Erick Reaves now on his back, and let's see if Reaves can do as Washington did and get back to his feet.
Pretty early in the round, too. Let's see if he can take advantage of his
And if
position.
I'm in that mash gym corner for Orlando Washington, I'm telling him I want to see some elbows on that cut on the hairline. There's a punch to it. They're calling for action from Washington so he can make the most of this takedown.
Couple slapping blows there from Reaves from the bottom, though. Tell you what, those land on the ear, those will really throw you off.
Oh, dude, shots to the ear hurt so bad. And they mess with your equilibrium. You got to stay busy, though, or they'll stand them back up. And right there, here comes Vance to stand them back up.
So it's almost like you were in the ref's mind on that one, Kyle.
Oh, going spinning back kick. Man, if he connects with one of those, dude, we're going to see a highlight reel. Ooh. Speaking of highlight reels like that, we've seen one of those out of one half of our main event, Devin Smith, who we're going to see against Reese Brink in your main event. Washington is firing off the cage.
Starting to look a little gassed, though, if I'm not mistaken.
He's had to do a lot of defensive
yeah.
wrestling, man. That'll gas your arms out. But in turn, we're going to see what the gas tank Erick Reaves looks like. 43 seconds left. Round 3 gets another takedown. But like we said with Washington, he's got to land some damage here because really, essentially, in my mind, those takedowns kind of cancel each other out now.
Mm-hmm. Washington doing a good job of tying him up.
Erick Reaves trying to make space.
15 seconds left.
Ten seconds left.
Couple shoulder strikes.
Erick Reaves loses the mouthpiece, puts it right back in, and keeps fighting.
Pops that boy right back in.
Round 4 coming up.
Entertaining fight so far, man.
That's a tough round to score, though. Both guys getting a takedown. You don't really have too much big damage coming out.
Yeah, I feel like
taking a look back at the round. Here's some shots from Erick Reaves here.
Washington had a little more duration in my mind, at least in that round.
There's the takedown from Olando Washington.
And maybe landed a couple more strikes from that position, but because Reaves did it at the end of the round, man, it ends, it leaves a lot of impression on these judges who does what in that later portion of the round. So
you see Tommy Bagnasco in the corner of Orlando Washington giving him the pep talk. Shout out to the Tropical Touch Cage girls letting us know what these two gentlemen are fighting for. They are coming alive for Erick Reaves in the Hype Athletics Center. There you go, getting down in the middle of the cage to start round 4. Oh, shot to the cup.
Definitely looked like he rung his bell on that one.
Ring the bells, maybe. And taking a look back at that replay.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
there's the fight.
He said we're good. Right back to the action. Round 4 of our Legends of Combat title fight. Big hook from Erick Reaves.
Oh,
In on the takedown again. Olando Washington is fighting that off.
yeah, real good work here with the takedown defense. But
To your point, the activity, though, is scoring for Erick Reaves.
yeah, even though the takedowns themselves aren't ultimately successful, man, what he's able to do with this cage pressure and stuff like that, able to break off a little bit, land some shots. We've mentioned those foot stomps multiple times. I mean, it's been good work with the cage pressure so far. And even right there where Washington gets the reversal and then Reaves immediately breaks off. Good work. Oh, targeting that leg.
Hey, leg kicks are going to do it, but I want to see Olando Washington get busy. Because I think the pressure of Erick Reaves is winning this fight as he lands some shots on the way in there. And another takedown for Erick Reaves. He tries to advance position, moves to mount now. Big shots on the top. Coming down with the hammer fist. Vance is in there taking a look.
This might be the end.
I don't know. Washington's fighting back.
Yeah, good work to your point from Washington, man. Doing just enough to keep himself in this fight.
Looks like Erick Reaves lost his mouthpiece again, this time from the top. Knocks the mouthpiece out of the way and is going for the finish. But Washington showing the heart of a champion, still in there, fighting his way back even from the bottom.
Tell you what, with no mouthpiece in too, he better watch himself.
I said coming into this fight, this could be his toughest test to date, and I would say it definitely has been for Erick Reaves, but he's living up and stepping up to the test. Dropping bombs from the mount. Olando Washington.
Potentially close to the stoppage again.
Vance is in there.
There it is.
And there's the stop. Erick Reaves is your Legends of Combat champion. In a great fight against Olando Washington.
Yeah. I know Olando Washington didn't walk out successful, man, but he's got a lot to be proud of in that fight. But, man, Erick Reaves just ultimately too much in there. Was able to find that finish there in that 4th round with just resilience and ground and pound. And you can see how much it means to these guys here in both corners, man. Here's a replay of that finish. Big shot. And we had mentioned it, man. He was raining them down for the good portion of that 4th round.
Your winner with 2 minutes and 53 seconds in the 4th round. And new Legends of Combat welterweight champion, Erick Red Reaves. All right. Erick, congratulations. I mean, it was exciting for us because you've never made it out of the first round. You were 5-0 coming into this, all first round knockouts. We had an opportunity to see more of what you could do, which was exciting. Tell me your thoughts on this fight.
I definitely said so far, one of my tougher opponents, and all to him. You know, it's hard to get out the first. I want to say thank you to my mom, my grandma, and every other mother out there. Happy Mother's Day. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for any of y'all. I do this for all y'all. I love you. It wouldn't be worth it without you guys. And then I want to say thank you to my sponsors. Rachel Reaves Realty, Complete Battery Sources, Carrier Brothers Trucking, Gladiator Vitamins, and Mark Edelstein Mortgage.
Now talk to me.
And Stars to Strikes. Can't forget about my family, baby.
So I want to know a little bit about your thoughts going into that second round because you hadn't gone to the second round before. You know, what was your confidence like going into that second round?
Same as the first, red rum. You go out to kill every round, just like the first.
And what does that do for your confidence moving forward, knowing that you can go forward like that?
I don't really know. You just keep it the same and you keep trucking along.
Talk to me about your training leading up to the fight tonight.
Well, I was supposed to fight in April for a different belt, but that belt ended up getting canceled due to an injury on my opponent or something. And so I've been in camp for a few months for this one, and you know, it's definitely made it worth it. I put a lot of hard work into this, trying to get this belt.
Well, talk to me a little bit about your friends and family because they were electric. They lit this place on fire tonight.
Well, first of all, it wouldn't be possible without my fans, but it definitely wouldn't be possible without this lady right here. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I do this for you. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be possible.
She likes it better when you're out in the first round. I can see her stressing in the back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She freaks out even if I'm not gonna fight. So, you know, definitely probably stressed her out a little. I hope it was a good Mother's Day gift.
Oh, it definitely was. You're bringing that piece of hardware home. Talk to me about your teammates here, your coaches, everyone that brought you to this point tonight.
It wouldn't be possible without these guys. You know, I walked into their gym, some fat kid, and they turned me into an animal. And if it wasn't for them, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. I love them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, we look forward to seeing you back in the cage.
Hopefully soon, defend this belt.
All right, defending that belt, that would be so exciting. Once again, your new Legends of Combat welterweight champion, Erick Reaves.